So when you arrive in Thailand, the first thing you should do, the most important thing I think, is set up your phone. So you need to get a local SIM card so you get a Thai number in Thailand, guys. This is super, super important. For everything you're going to be doing in Thailand, you're going to need a phone number. The company I would go with is AIS. They seem to have the best coverage throughout the whole of Thailand for, the internet, depending where you live. If you're traveling around the country, have really good reception in all areas of Thailand, especially right remotely up the north. I found that area right in the north of Thailand, you can still use AIS okay. When you go abroad with AIS as well, you can set up a roaming package for 10 days or something, or 2 weeks. So you can then use your phone, leave your Thai SIM card in and use your phone abroad. And it's very, very cheap to do that, guys. The next thing you need to do is download some apps onto your phone that are essential when you're out in Thailand. So the first one would be Bolt. It's pretty good for taxis, so you can order taxis as long as you're in certain areas around Thailand. The other app is Grab, which is used for taxi and for food as well. If you're ordering food and want it delivered to your door, then that's a great app for that. Everyone also uses Google Maps in Thailand. It's about the best one, and it's very, very accurate in Thailand, guys. So download that one as well. The Line app you'll need for communication. Everyone uses the Line app in Thailand for dating, for just general communication with anybody new person you're going to meet. They're going to have the Line app. They don't really have WhatsApp out here or some of the other ones. The next thing you need to do is set up some kind of bank account in Thailand. I set up with Krung Thai and Bangkok Bank when I came over to Thailand. I had 2 different banks. No problems. I've actually done a video on this, so check it out on my channel after this. You watch this video, of course. So they'll set you up with a bank account. Choose a bank that, one of the popular kind of 5 top banks. I get a banking app for your phone as well. So that's another really important app you will need in Thailand, guys, because everything in Thailand you pay on your phone these days. So everyone uses this Scanjai where they, pay with a scan code. Oh, just do us a favour, guys. Just subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get up to 10,000 subs by the end of the year. I'm struggling a bit. Just press that red button, thanks. It's free. And back to the video. The next thing, save yourself some money. Eat the street food in Thailand. Go easy on it the first week or 2, and then, ease yourself gently in. It is quite spicy. If you're not used to it, there are different bugs in Thailand. Most of the time, people get sick from not the food. It's like the dehydration, because it's very, very hot over here. So make sure you nail loads of water when you first come to Thailand. Drink gallons of the stuff when you first arrive, and then you're less likely to get any kind of problems with your stomach, because it is a bit of a problem when you swap in any country in the world, changing food, changing your diet. But the food is super safe in Thailand. Street food is amazing. It's cheap. Western food's really good in some of these areas, especially expat areas, guys. So don't be scared of eating the street food. Next thing you should set up is get either a driving license or a scooter license, a motorbike license. They are actually 2 separate licenses. I've done a video on car license not long ago, actually. So check out on my channel how to get a car license in Thailand. And, it is a great thing to do when you come over to Thailand. You're actually not allowed to drive on your own license. You need an international driving permit to drive in Thailand. So just be careful of that. Make sure you get a proper license when you come over here. The next thing you need to do, if you haven't already, is get health insurance. So make sure, if you haven't got health insurance, get this when you come to Thailand. It's very, very essential. There's some fantastic hospitals to use when you've got health insurance in Thailand. There's lots of Thai providers of health insurance. You don't have to go international. There's lots of good companies in Thailand that do health insurance for expats and retirees living here. The next thing you can do is set up some kind of account to transfer money. You can transfer money by your banks, but you do get better rates by using some other ways. The Wise, which some people use, Monzo is another one that some people use, and Revolt is another one some people use. So you have to check them out yourself, guys. I know a few people that use all 3 of these, and they haven't really had any problems. They all seem okay. You need to maybe do a bit of research on that and check out which one's the best one for yourself, and which country you're swapping money, you're transferring money from. This will just make sure you get the best exchange rate for your money, so you're going to get the most money. If you're earning your pension back in the West and then you're transferring money over here, just make sure you've got the best exchange rate, so you're losing the least amount of money, guys. Okay, once you got your scooter license or your driving license, maybe you want to buy a car or you know, rent a motorbike, which is very, very common, I think. And now you've got your scooter license, hopefully. You know, be very, very careful when you're learning to ride a scooter if you've never ridden one before. I mean, around Thailand, it's very, very dangerous to ride motorbikes if you don't know how to ride them. So just be very, very careful when you first start. I suggest going to, you know, quiet places and learning to ride in very, very quiet places first. That's what I did, to be honest. I learned on, I think, Koh Samet, on the little lanes around the back, you know. So that was very, very easy for me, and you know, I kind of learned that way, and then progressed on to driving all over Thailand on the motorbike, and you know, touring all over Thailand. I have actually, and I've driven in Bangkok for many, many years on a scooter, never had an accident. So I think I did it the sensible way. I have to sometimes ride with a couple of kids on the motorbike, or I have done in the past. So you know, that's a bit of a skill in itself as well. So make sure you wear a helmet. You get fined these days, so be careful on that. I know people don't wear helmets sometimes, but make sure you got a helmet on, guys. You know, the police are pulling more and more people up for people not wearing helmets. The next thing is start learning some Thai if you haven't already. Really, really important. There's loads of decent language schools, private teachers in Thailand all over. You know, lots of great online resources you can use. There's no excuses really. Just, you know, a couple hours a week, whatever, an hour a day. If you're retired, you've got time for sure in the morning, you know, an odd hour here and there. You know, it goes a long way. If you just learn a bit of basic, you don't have to be fluent, but it'll make your life a lot easier in Thailand. You'll be able to just communicate with the locals better. You'll fit into society better. Everything is better if you understand a little bit of Thai. Another good reason is, you know, you might meet a nice girlfriend if you're, you know, looking for that. If you're looking at dating in Thailand as well, learning Thai is essential, I can assure you. The next thing will be sometimes smaller vendors. If you give them 1,000 baht, they don't look at you very happy if you want them to exchange the money for you. You know, you're buying 30 baht noodles and you give them 1,000 baht. It's not really a very nice thing to do. So the best thing to do is just make sure you got small change for them, guys, or pay with your phone these days with the scan. But if, you know, you've only got 1,000, you want to break into it, try break into it in 7-Eleven is a good tip. They always give you change, even if you spend 1 baht. They never look at you. They got constant change all the time. People actually go into 7-Eleven and change coins into like bigger notes. I've seen many people, you know, a big box of coins they put on the counter, counted out into 100 bahts, and they give them, you know, a load of 100 bahts for all these coins. You actually really, you know, appreciate that because they need the change in 7-Eleven. Next thing would be make sure you respect the Thai culture when you come over to Thailand to live. You know, it takes a little bit of adapting to, you know, shoes off in the house. Don't touch monks on the head or people on the head. Don't put your feet up, you know, in front of people. You know, little things like that. Just learn the basic Thai culture, things maybe you should and shouldn't do in Thailand. And, you know, I know a lot of foreigners do this in Thailand. So you do see this, especially in the tourist areas. I think they're just ignorant and people, you know, they just don't know this, but it is quite offensive to Thai people, so just try and, you know, respect the culture over here in Thailand. The next thing we'll be looking at neighborhoods maybe you want to live in, so exploring a few different areas. You know, don't get stuck in one area. Check out a few different areas where maybe you want to put roots down, or, you know, a particular place you really love in Thailand, and explore a bit, go around the country and have a look around, and then, you know, a few months later you can settle down in one place. Not everyone wants to do that. Some people want to settle down straight away in one place, but, you know, it's quite nice to have a look around the different areas first. Hope you enjoyed the video today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and I'll see you on the next video.